He's Thundarr, I'm E-Lightning, and this is Sports Storm.
Today we are going to be doing our college football Week 5 predictions. We're now entering conference play. So let's get right into it with our first matchup, the Oklahoma Sooners at the number 21 TCU Horned Frogs.
I'm going to have Oklahoma win. Now, Oklahoma's had a rough season thus far, but I think Samaj P. Ryan and Baker Mayfield will get it back together this week. TCU lost their only competitive game against Arkansas, and I think Oklahoma is just a tad better than Arkansas, and just because of the talent level, and I think Oklahoma will beat TCU.
I'm going to have TCU win this game. I think they are not necessarily better in talent, but they are at home, and I think Kenny Hill's played great this season. Oklahoma's kind of in a rough spot right now. I'm not sure how they're kind of still recovering from this Ohio State loss. I think TCU is going to win this game in a close one. Next, we have number 22, the Texas Longhorns at the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
I am going to have Texas win with a double quarterback duo of Shane Bukele and Tyrone Swoops. I think they've both been excellent this year. Of course, the running game has been solid. The defense has been pretty good. And I think all around Texas is just a better team, and they will beat OK State.
Now, OK State did look fairly good against Pitt, but I think Texas is simply too good, like you said, with that two quarterback systems with Bukele and Swoops and Foreman at the running back position. I mean, that's going to be a nightmare for that Oklahoma State defense. I think Texas wins just based solely on their dominant rushing game. Next, we have a number 11 Tennessee coming off their big win against Florida last week at the number 25 Georgia Bulldogs after their embarrassing loss to Ole Miss. Who do you have winning this one?
So I'm going to pick Georgia, led by Nick Chubb. I know it's kind of like a controversial thing, but I'm going to believe in Georgia one last time, give them one last hurrah. Nick Chubb, give me one last reason to consider you for Heisman. I think this is his game to really prove himself. I know I said that last time, but I'm just going to give them one more chance. Come on.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I think the Volunteers win this coming off hot after that comeback win against their rival Florida, who they haven't beaten 11 years until now. I think Joshua Dobbs is improving, as is Jalen Hurd at the running back position. Georgia did not look good at all last week. I think Tennessee's defense is going to gobble up Nick Chubb and send him home packing, not winning the Heisman Trophy. Next, we have a Friday night game. This is going to be exciting. Number 7, Stanford at number 10, Washington. I'm really excited for this one. Who you got?
I want to take Washington, led by Myles Gaskin, and I think this has been a great team so far. I think they've so far lived up to the hype that a college football playoff dark horse. The defense has been solid. The offense has been running really smoothly, and I think that they will beat the one player that Stanford has, which is, of course, Christian McCaffrey.
I think I'm going to have Stanford win this game. I think Christian McCaffrey's such a great player. Washington defense is pretty good, but I don't think it's good enough to stop Christian McCaffrey. I think only maybe Alabama could stop McCaffrey at this point. But I think it's going to be a close game. Washington's offense has looked really good with Browning at the helm. But I think it's going to be a true test for Stanford, as they really haven't played any really tough competition. UCLA was kind of close, but Stanford pulled away. I think Stanford pulls away in this one at Washington. And next, we have the number 8 Wisconsin Badgers against my favorite team, the Michigan Wolverines. First time we've had the Wolverines in a weekly prediction so far, as they've only played non-ranked
Cupcakes.
teams. Hey, Colorado's higher than Notre Dame and Furman right now, just saying. But, all right, so who do you have winning this game, the Badgers or the Wolverines?
I want to have the Wolverines winning the game. Now, screw Wisconsin, because they beat my Michigan State Spartans last week. But I think Michigan is way too good of a team. I think Wisconsin didn't look so much good last week as Michigan State looked bad. Wisconsin still has a good defense and a decent O-line, but I just think that the offense, receivers, and quarterback are just not good enough to beat the Wolverines. I have the Wolverines winning.
Feels so good for you to actually compliment our team. But, I'm going to have the Michigan Wolverines win this game. I'm just so excited. I'm going to be there.
You know what, Brian? Maybe we should do our weekly predictions on the gridiron. How about that?
No, but I think Michigan's going to win this game. I think it'll be kind of close in the beginning, but I think Jim Harbaugh and his coaching will pull away. I think Michigan's defense is too good for this kind of subpar Wisconsin offense. Corey Clement is a good running back, but it's not going to be enough for Chris Wormley and Taco Charlton on that epic defensive line. I know I sound kind of biased, but I have Michigan winning this game.
B-I-A-S. B-I-A-S. Biased.
And finally, with our premier matchup of the week, this one's going to be a great one. We have number 3 Louisville Cardinals, led by Heisman frontrunner Lamar Jackson, who I called was going to beat Florida State 2 weeks ago, at the number 5 Clemson Tigers, led by Heisman runner-up last year Deshaun Watson, as they were also the national runner-up. Who do you have winning this game?
So this is going to be a quarterback duel, but I think Deshaun Watson wins just because I think his defense is better, and I think his weapons are just a tad better. Mike Williams has come back from his injury last year to be a great receiver in college football. Of course, they overall have a better defense, I think, than Louisville. I think that is arguable, but I think they do. And I think Deshaun Watson will win this duel of quarterbacks and get his team the win of the week.
I'm still riding the Louisville hype train. I think they're still going
bandwagon.
I think they're going to go into Clemson and win this matchup. Now, a lot of people think, oh, Louisville's all offense, but they kind of forget that really for the majority of the game, they held Florida State to 10 points. I know it was 62-20 at the end, but that was just garbage time with backups playing each other. This Louisville defense is good enough to, I don't think they're going to shut down Clemson, but I think they're going to hold them off enough for Lamar Jackson to rack up 5+ touchdowns as he has in every game this season. That is it for us today at Sports Storm. Like,
comment,
subscribe, go blue.